Before writing this speech, I was graciously reminded by Mr. Mangini to not be cliché, and I was also told not to talk too long. So I'm going to do my best to try and stick to that. We all came here today with an expectation of how this graduation ceremony would take place. We all gathered together, laugh, take pictures, walk across the stage, and then go our separate ways. In truth, we go through life living based off of expectations. Thinking back to elementary school, I remember being so scared to go to kindergarten. It was something new and there was actually homework to do. But I soon realized that there was no reason to be scared, considering I had Mrs. New, who made the transition into school so much fun and easy. I would also make many friends. Again, before middle school, I remember being so scared to get lost in a big school and get picked on by the 8th graders. I was also sad about the idea of having to leave all my close friends from elementary. I again was surprised to find many teachers who were there to support me through school. One teacher who really left an impression on me was Mr. Cook. He showed up every day to band class and gave us everything he had as a teacher. He spent countless hours practicing with us and helping prepare us to be the best band possible. Then middle school ended and it was time to go to high school. I had big expectations for high school. I remember feeling so excited to finally be a freshman and find my way in the world. I expected high school to be so much different than middle school, and it was. High school was new because we got to pick all of our classes. We were even lucky enough to get to specialize in classes to a career academy, where I did not expect to find my future career so quickly. But luckily, I was able to discover that I wanted to become a nurse. I again had many teachers who helped me grow immensely in high school, and one of those teachers was Mr. Largo. He was so dedicated to the classroom, and he knew exactly how to make learning enjoyable, especially with all of his jokes. And lastly, senior year. I had finally made it. I had so many expectations for this year, especially graduation. I expected to be able to end the year like everyone else, to have class day, do a graduation walk through my elementary school, and get one last day together, and then graduate on May 17th. But unfortunately, expectations do not always become a reality. Through all of the crazy things that took place, we are lucky enough to be here together to celebrate the start of a new chapter of our lives. Sure, the ending of my senior year, just like yours, did not end the way we expected or wanted. But it's okay. We each had our different expectations about high school. Some expectations were fulfilled, while others were not. But here today, that does not matter. The past does not define a person. There is so much more living to do for each and every one of us. High school is just a mere snapshot in the scheme of life. Yes, we can celebrate all of the things we have accomplished and enjoy how good it feels to have accomplished these things. It is also okay to feel sad about having to close this chapter of our lives together. But I want to encourage all of you to not stop now. There is a saying that high school is the peak for a person and that it just goes downhill from there. I hear it so many times from so many different people. This does not have to be true. Take everything you've learned from these past 4 years and use it. Go out and chase your dreams. Do not let this be the end, because it isn't. Our teachers and our administrators were able to find a way to make our senior year the best possible, in light of the expectations we all had. We have all been able to learn valuable lessons in this time, and we will be able to use them in the future. It is also important that we keep in mind our expectations of things. Expectations play a big role in a person's experience. Of course, we all have expectations for the coming future, but it is so important to remember that expectations do not always hold true, and it's okay if they change or don't turn out the way that we hoped. But I'm excited to say, in light of all the crazy things taking place in this world, that we made it. We did it, and this is something to be very proud of. I hope your future exceeds all your expectations. Thank you.